5 months after ABC fired Roseanne Barr for a racist tweet. Her show returns to air tonight as The Connors, without Roseanne.
There were tens of thousands of people outside waiting to come in. The Washington Post put a picture of an empty arena, and they put a caption, "Mr. President, not a very good crowd, is it?" I didn't even land for 4.5 hours later. Now, did they fire that reporter? No, right? And look what happened to Roseanne. Did they fire Roseanne? Yes.
Well, I was at my mom's house in Salt Lake, and, I was very happy, and, my show was #1 after 20 years to come back and be #1, and not just be #1, but 28 million people watched it. So I was in a happy place, and anyway, so I went to bed, and I woke up at 2:11 and tweeted that tweet, and then I went back to sleep. And when I woke up in the morning, it was all over the news, and I was like, uh-oh. And it was characterized as racist, which just made my stomach fall to my feet. And then the network called and said, what possible excuse can you have for something you've done which is unforgivable, and some other word that I can't remember. And then I said, I'd be happy to go on all the ABC shows and explain it and apologize. But they said no, I wasn't allowed to do that. Not too long after that, my mom was watching TV and saw that it was canceled. And that was just the beginning. This was the Eleanor Roosevelt Freedom of Speech Award, ironically. That's the Emmy. And those are People's Choice Awards. We cleaned all my awards and grouped them for you. I want to get the Nobel Peace Prize, or a Tony. I don't keep in touch with anyone on the show. I've been removed from the process of my wife's work. It's like the worst thing they could have possibly done to me was to fire me from my own show and let other people write my life story. I'm not going to watch it, and I'm not going to condemn it or say anything bad about it either. I'm just moving on from it. Because I've always been a go-getter, and now I'm I don't know what I am. Here's my mess, my big mess. Now that I have extra time, I really want to redo all my files and my pictures, get them all in order. So that's what I've been working on. So I'm back to what I always did, which is try to get my pictures and my files together. I need a lot of organization. I'm bad at that. I've got a lot of time for real life stuff. Like just going for a walk with my mom and having an ice cream cone. Stuff like that. Waiting in lines. I've really been sleeping a lot, like probably 17 hours a day. Started smoking. Very bad move. There's a backstory to everybody who creates something. The pain of living life and the things you may have gone through to, create that joke or that situation or that family. And they knew that I had, everybody knows that I have struggled with mental health issues. And I was struggling at that time as well. I was impaired and stupid and mistaken and wrong. And for that, I apologized. My whole life I've been under punches, not just my career. My life, yeah. I've been under punches forever. I've been called every name in the book for, since the first time I stepped on stage and before that. And, I don't let words hurt me. What other people say, I don't let it hurt me because that's about the person who's saying it, not about me. I'm not what they think I am. And I know that. I know who I am. And, they're wrong.